Excuse me, sir. You there? Would you like to game? Then game we shall. What is going on, fellow gamers? I am super excited to talk about what I've achieved. So I gained rank number 7 on the solo leaderboards for Witch Doctor. That is awesome. I was pretty happy with this, and in the future I'm going to be releasing some more videos and hopefully get to number 1 spot. But as of right now, I'm going to be talking about the build that I'm using and the items that I'm using, so let's get right into it. So, without further ado, shabam! Ancient Star Metal Kukri. I was really excited to get this, guys. I have been struggling for like a year now trying to farm a new one. It's been so dreadful. And my old Kukri was like 1970 DPS. It was just garbage. And I couldn't do anything with it. It was really holding me back. So a monk in my clan in SM, he was nice enough. He actually found this on his monk. He was nice enough to give it to me. And it allowed me to further proceed with what I wanted to do. So let's go ahead and go over the gear, guys. I'm using the Kane's Travelers, an ancient set of those. Kane's Habit, an ancient part of those as well. I'm using an ancient homunculus. The stats on this are pretty damn good, but you would want the stats to be obviously max if you can get them there, and the zombie dog you want 4 seconds as opposed to 5, but an ancient offhand is super good extra damage, and I'm not going to pass it up, and it's working, so alright. Using the physical SOJ with Bane of the Trapped. Using a Witching Hour. Again, you would probably want one with Vitality and make it ancient if possible. And the 7% attack speed as opposed to 5, but this is all I have so far, so I'm using it. I have this Unity that I did find, and I rolled the critical hit damage on it, so this is a pretty good Unity. It's got the Elite crit chance with critical hit damage with the Enforcer gem, open socket. Still using the same Tasker and Theos. These are decent Tasker and Theos, I'm not upset at all. If you can get Ancient, go for it. On the chest, I'm using an Ancient Oghild's Rule. I crafted that today. I was really pumped. It's super good. Rolled 15 fetish on it. I'm using the Oghild's Shoulders as well. On the Oghild's Shoulders here, the 12% life, ideally you'd want 8% cooldown reduction, but I am getting away with running it this way, so it's working out fine. I'm using the Ticklindian Visage instead of the Mask of Jerem. This allows you to spam the Horrify and lock enemies down, in which it basically gets rid of all elite affixes, and it works out really good. Ends up working out really good. Again, here you want 8 seconds as opposed to the 7 seconds on the lockdown, but I'm getting away with 7, so it's good for me. And then for the amulet, guys, I'm using the Hellfire Amulet. This one is not terrible. It's not too bad, but ideally I'd probably want Spear Vessel or Pierce the Veil passive with possibly higher main stat and or 20% physical with the open socket. But this is working good because I can have more zombie dogs through the Midnight Feast, which allows me to sack more, which pumps my damage even more, so this works pretty good. For the bracers, guys, I'm using the Oghild's bracers with the physical and a 6 crit. Again, you'd probably want Ancient here if you can get it. So that pretty much covers all of the gear that I'm using, running roughly 2.4 million sheet DPS. And if you look at the physical, it's 3.4 million physical DPS, and this isn't counting the bonus damage from some of your other skills and the sacrifice and whatnot. So when you go into Paragon points, one thing you can do when you're soloing is completely drop movement speed, because you don't really need it when you're soloing Greater Rifts, and pump it all the way into your main stat for extra damage. Right here, I pumped attack speed, critical hit chance, critical hit damage. My last bit is going into cooldown reduction. I did percent life, armor, resist all, and then life regeneration last. Here, it doesn't really matter what you do because nothing honestly really benefits the pet witch doctor at all whatsoever, so just do whatever you want there, honestly. So let's get into the skills, guys. On my left click, I'm using Plague of Toads, Reign of Toads, and this is going to proc your Fetish Sycophant's pass at a really high rate, giving you 15 fetishes at all times. On my right click, guys, I'm using Sacrifice, Provoke the Pack. This skill is pretty awesome. It's going to kind of make up for the lack of Mask of Jerem bonus damage that you don't have, and it's also going to do a bit of AoE damage for you when you sacrifice the dog, so it's really nice. On the 1 key, guys, I'm using Spirit Walk of Jaunt. Still the best Spirit Walk in my opinion. 3 seconds of immunity, goes through Waller. It's really good. On my 2 key, guys, I'm using Horrify, Face of Death. This is the best one in my opinion because it gives you 24 yards of lockdown, and that's a pretty huge radius, and it stops a lot of damage that would normally come through. On my 3 key, guys, I'm using Fetish Army, Legion of Daggers. Obviously, this is a physical build, so you're going to be using the physical Fetish Army. On my 4 key, guys, I'm using Big Bad Voodoo Slam Dance. Way too good to pass up. 30% bonus damage with 20% more attack speed. Scales really well with the pets. For my passives, guys, I'm using Pierce the Veil, using Fetish Sycophants, using Zombie Handler. You could go Fierce Loyalty if you'd like for the extra movement speed, plus it gives you a Zombie Dog, or Gruesome Feast. Just depends on what items you have. For me right now, the best thing is Zombie Handler because I don't have the exact Hellfire Amulet that I want. And then for the last passive, guys, I'm using Spirit Vessel. So, as I was saying, guys, if you look right here, Solo Witch Doctor, ranked number 7. 7, very, very close to the top. So like I said, hopefully within the next couple of days, I can make some more videos of me doing it and sharing how the build works and talking about what you can do to further advance in the solo Greater Rifts. As always, guys, I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I play daily and I stream daily, so if you haven't gotten on the stream yet, come check it out. If you liked, please comment, subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much.